What's going on, YouTube? Captain Redbeard back with another Division 2 video. But before I get started, I just want to say welcome back to the PS5 agents that were forced to have a little bit of leave of absence because of some technical difficulties. Everything seems to be working pretty well at this point. I've been on here today and going through some stuff. I haven't seen any problems. If you have, leave me a comment. Let me know what you've seen and what's going on with it. But for me, it seems like it's pretty good. So, I just wanted to get to a little bit of a skill build, another one. I did one on a hardwire set, a bit different, but let's see what I got going on here. All right, so this one is going to be Empress International 3-piece, a Hana U 2-piece, a Wyvernware 1-piece. But start at the top here. I am using the Technician. You can use whatever you want there. It doesn't really matter if you want to make this build or whatever. It's up to you. I'm just showing what I got here, what I put together. And I'm using the MP5A2. It has almost maxed out SMG damage, critical hit chance, and a maxed out damage to target out of cover. Just have it there. It's got the flatline. Amplifies weapon damage by 15% to pulsed enemies. Works pretty good. There's no real armor on this build at all. As you can see, it's 726, so you got to be kind of careful with it. That being said, I have my backup boomstick. Need to do some more optimizing on that. And I am using the test subject. Also need to do more optimizing on that. As you can see, like 70% assault rifle damage, 85% health damage, and damage to target out of cover. All right, so for the mask here, because I have the 3-piece Empress International, I got 10% skill health, 10% skill damage, and 10% skill efficiency. One skill tier, and the attributes are skill damage, skill haste, and a skill duration mod. For the backpack, I have skill haste, skill damage, and a skill duration mod, and that one skill tier up there. But the talent's tech support. Skill kills increase total skill damage by 25% for 25 seconds. It's a really cool buff to have, adds that extra damage, it works really well. And it works really well with this, the chest piece, the Wyvernware here. All right, I have 1-piece Wyvernware, so it's giving me 10% skill damage. The skill tier, okay, and then at attributes skill damage, I do have a critical hit chance that I need to optimize. I mean, if you wanted a full yellow build, just try to farm for one that had it. It's the one I found at the time, and it's what I decided to use for the video. And I'm good with that. And then I have a skill haste mod. But the talent's kinetic momentum. When in combat, each skill generates a stack while active or not on cooldown. Stacks increase your total skill damage by 1% and total skill repair by 2%, up to 15 stacks per skill. Lost when on cooldown. Okay, over to the gloves here. Skill tier, skill damage, skill haste. All right, down to the holster. Skill tier, skill damage, skill haste. And over to the knee pads. Skill haste, skill damage, skill tier. Now with this gear set, I am running the assault turret, tier 6, 120% damage, 420% health. I have it expertise to 5. So, and that does a lot of damage, especially when you get all the buffs. Okay, the striker drone, damage 80,000. Don't really use it in PvP, but if you were going to, it's 16,000. It just doesn't seem to do real well as far as, I'm concerned with it anyway. I don't use this for PvP at all. But tier 6, 120% striker damage and 420% health. Okay. The other cool thing about this set is the test subject has the perfectly in sync. Hitting an enemy grants 20% skill damage for 5 seconds. Using a non-shield skill or damaging an enemy with a skill grants 20% weapon damage for 5 seconds. Damage increases are doubled while both buffs are active at the same time. So if you have your assault turret and your striker drone, and they're hitting the enemy, you're getting those two in sync buffs. But you're also getting a third with the test subject. And it works out really, really well. It does a lot of damage. I know there's not a lot of armor on this setup. Like I said, it's 726. It's like the lowest you can get. I did have another video with a hard wire setup. The difference was I think it was 1.1 million armor. So I mean a little bit, but I also was using the Emperor's Guard knee pads there, and I had a skill tier on them and the double armor regen. And so I put that together because I again have not been able to find those knee pads still that have dropped with the double armor regen. So I just decided to use it on a skill build, but that's in another video. So that's what I got there. And what I'm going to do is just show you the type of damage you can do here with it, which it's really, really cool. I mean, it does a ton of damage. All right, so let's change this up here. Okay, run very hard. What we're going to do is we're going to set this up and just watch on the bottom near my HUD there. Watch the buffs that come into play. Look at that. Look at the numbers. 231. I mean, it really is it just makes soloing control points, missions by yourself just like cake. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. It just shreds through everything. It's really fun to use. You just have to make sure you stay out of the way. You try to jump in, you're going to go down pretty quickly because you have no armor. And unlike the hardwire set that I'm, referencing here, there was a little bit of regen there, so if you stayed out of the way, this one's not like that. This one's a bit different. It does a lot more damage as long as you're careful. It's just fun to use. Well, you can see what it's doing. It's pretty good. Look at those buffs though. 7 of them. Look at the in sync. So you just gotta hit the target. Just periodically pop out, hit the target, bam. It stays active. You get that tech support going on, kinetic momentum there. I mean, it's nice. It really is. Look at that. And I mean, the buffs stay up for a while. I know that the in sync kind of goes away quick, but it is what it is. Just gotta pop them here and there. See? Just kind of pop out. You don't even have to jump out. Just, you know, shoot from cover. There you go. So that's it. That is a pretty nice little lazy build, skill build. Works good. Let me know if you put one together, like it or a little bit different from it. Always curious to see what you guys are doing. But if you liked the video, give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Help support my new channel. And that's pretty much it. Just wanted to kind of show you guys that. So for now, I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you guys next time. Captain Redbeard. Division Agent call sign Balls McGee 253. I'll see you in conflict and I'll see you in the dark zone. I'll see you around soon. All right, I'm out of here. Later.